tell a man's age by his clothes, not the number on his driver's license, but the number of outdated pieces still hanging in his closet. The wrong shorts, the wrong jacket, the wrong pair of sneakers. They don't just age you, they send the message that you're stuck in another decade. The truth is, once you hit 40, your wardrobe has to start working a little harder. What felt fine in your 20s now reads sloppy, juvenile, or just plain outdated. And here's the kicker: most men don't even realize which pieces are holding them back. That's why today I'm breaking down 12 outdated clothing items men over 40 should replace, like immediately. Not with trends, not with gimmicks, but with timeless, modern upgrades that sharpen your look and work in real life. Because style over 40 isn't about chasing youth, it's about refinement. And the right updates will make you look sharper, more confident, and more in control than you ever did in your 20s. Chapter 1. Baggy Cargo Shorts. Back in the early 2000s, every guy had a pair of baggy cargo shorts. Pockets on top of pockets, fabric hanging past the knee, they were everywhere. But here's the truth, those oversized cargos didn't age well. On a man over 40, they don't look practical anymore, they look sloppy and stuck in the past. Instead of giving off a relaxed, confident vibe, they send the message that you haven't updated your style since college. But the fix here is simple: swap them out for some tailored chino shorts. These have a slimmer, cleaner cut with just enough structure to sharpen your silhouette without looking stiff. And here's the key: the length. Look for a 7 to 9 inch inseam that lands just above the knee. It instantly balances your proportions and gives you a taller, leaner look. Stick to neutral colors like navy and khaki, tones that mix with everything in your wardrobe. Pair them with a polo, a button-down, or even a fitted tee, and suddenly your casual summer outfits look intentional instead of careless. Brands like Bonobos, J. Crew, and Everlane all make excellent versions that hit the sweet spot. Sharp enough for dinner out, casual enough for a Saturday barbecue. And if you're thinking of picking up a pair, I linked my favorite Everlane pair down below. Chapter 2. Skinny jeans. I'll be honest, I also tried skinny jeans when they were the thing back in the early 2000s. And maybe they worked for a minute, but on a man over 40, they almost never do. The problem isn't just comfort. Skinny jeans cling to every contour of your legs, which only highlights stuff we'd rather not highlight. Knobby knees, slimmer calves, less muscle definition than we had at 25. They also mess with your proportions. When your jeans are painted on, your upper body looks wider in comparison, and not in a flattering way. So here's the better move. Swap them out for slim straight or tapered jeans. This cut gives you the shape you want: trim, modern, flattering, without the squeeze. They're roomier through the thigh, which balances your frame, then taper gently toward the ankle for a clean finish. I recommend sticking with darker washes for the most versatility. Pair them with Chelsea boots, sneakers, or loafers, and you've got an outfit that works for a Saturday night or a casual dinner out. Two of my go-tos are the Page Federal Slim Straight I linked below and Citizens of Humanity Gauge. Both look modern without crossing into that spray-on territory. Trust me, once you make the switch, you won't be missing skinny jeans. Chapter 3. Boxy or over-designed denim jackets. I love a good denim jacket. Always have. But let's be real, a lot of the ones hanging in men's closets today look like they were pulled straight from the bargain rack in 1998. You know the ones, faded to a weird gray-blue, boxy as a cardboard box, covered in zippers or stitching details that scream, trying way too hard. The problem with those jackets isn't just that they're dated, it's that they completely kill your shape. A boxy cut hides your shoulders and swallows your torso, making you look wider and shorter than you actually are. And the over-designed versions, they pull attention away from you and put it all on the jacket. So instead, go for a modern, fitted denim jacket in a clean, dark wash with minimal detailing. Think sharp lines, structured shoulders, and a cut that hits right at the waist. This kind of jacket actually frames your body instead of hiding it. What I love about a good dark denim jacket is the versatility. You can throw it over a tee for weekend errands, pair it with chinos for a casual dinner, or layer it under a wool coat when it's cold. It always looks intentional, never sloppy. Two great examples: the Levi's trucker jacket in a medium or dark wash, or the Todd Snyder Japanese selvage denim jacket, which is a bit pricier, but trust me, it's built to last. And yes, you can find both of these linked down below in the description. Chapter 4. Cheap, worn-out sneakers. Here's the thing. Nothing drags down an outfit faster than bad sneakers. I see it all the time. Guys over 40 rocking beat-up running shoes with jeans, or clunky bargain sneakers they've had for 10 years. And the truth is, no matter how nice the rest of your outfit looks, if your shoes are trashed, that's all people see. Old sneakers send the wrong message. They make you look careless, like you don't pay attention to the details. And if they're chunky or overly sporty, they completely throw off your proportions, making your legs look shorter and your outfit look mismatched. The fix? Clean, minimal sneakers in leather or suede. A sharp pair of sneakers instantly modernizes your look, keeps things casual but polished, and works with just about everything in your closet. I'm talking slim profiles, neutral colors, and materials that age gracefully instead of falling apart. For example, a pair of white leather sneakers will go with almost anything. Chinos, denim, even casual suits. Or if you want something a little richer, suede sneakers in tan or navy add texture and depth without screaming for attention. A pair I personally love is the Oliver Cabell Low one. Same clean profile as designer sneakers, but at a more accessible price. They're sleek, durable, and pair perfectly with everything from dark denim to tailored trousers. Just swap out those old gym shoes, trust me. You'll be shocked how much sharper every casual outfit looks. Chapter 5. Wildly patterned or bright-colored polos. I get it, polos feel like the safe middle ground between a t-shirt and a dress shirt. But the wrong polo can do more harm than good, especially once you're past 40. I'm talking about those polos with neon stripes, giant logos splashed across the chest, or patterns so loud they look like they belong on a golf course in 1999. The problem with those polos is they don't age well. On a younger guy, they might read playful. On us, they tend to look dated, juvenile, and honestly, a little try-hard. But don't worry, the upgrade is simple. Just go for more classic polos in solid, subdued tones. Think navy, black, white, or muted earth colors. Clean lines, no massive branding, no screaming graphics. I reach for polos that fit close to the body without clinging. Sleeves that hit mid-bicep, length that stops just below the belt. They frame your shoulders, slim your waist, and give you that sharp but relaxed vibe. Two solid options are the Sunspell Riviera Polo, that I linked below for that James Bond look, or the Banana Republic Luxe Touch Polo. Both are soft and sharp enough for work or weekends. Chapter 6. Outdated hoodies. There's nothing wrong with a good hoodie, but here's the thing. Most guys over 40 are still wearing the same hoodies they had in their 20s. You know the ones, oversized, faded, with a giant logo across the chest, maybe even frayed at the cuffs. They're comfortable, sure, but they also make you look sloppy and older than you are. The problem isn't the hoodie itself, it's the wrong kind of hoodie. Those baggy, logo-heavy versions drag down your entire outfit. They read juvenile, like something you'd throw on for an all-nighter in a college dorm. And when you wear them out casually, they don't say, laid back. They say, I didn't care. The upgrade is going for a fitted minimalist hoodie or a clean crew neck sweatshirt. Look for slimmer cuts, neutral colors, and quality fabric. Cotton blends or French terry that hold their shape instead of sagging. The fit should skim your body, not swallow it. Pair it with dark denim or joggers and suddenly the same comfort looks intentional and modern. Recently, I've really been liking the Reigning Champ midweight terry hoodie. It's sharp, structured, built to last, and can also be found in the description below. When you swap the old hoodie for one of these, you don't lose comfort. You just upgrade it, and you'll look a whole lot sharper without even trying. Chapter 7. Overly casual gym wear. Outside the gym. I see this all the time, guys wearing their gym clothes everywhere. Bright neon tanks at the grocery store, oversized basketball shorts to brunch, or old moisture-wicking tees as their casual shirt. I get it, gym wear is comfortable, but outside the gym it almost always looks out of place. The problem is those pieces were designed for performance, not style. Neon colors, shiny fabrics, and loose cuts don't flatter your body in everyday settings. Instead of looking athletic, it usually just looks careless, like you rolled straight out of a workout and didn't bother to change. The fix isn't ditching comfort, it's swapping those gym-only pieces for refined athleisure. Think tailored joggers in muted tones, sweatshirts or hoodies with a modern cut, and performance fabrics that look polished instead of plasticky. These give you all the ease of gym wear, but with proportions and textures that actually work outside the weight room. I lean on brands like Vori for their Sunday performance joggers, which feel like sweats but look sharp enough to wear out. Pair either with sneakers and suddenly you're comfortable and put together instead of underdressed. Just remember, please save the neon tanks and mesh shorts for the treadmill. Chapter 8. Excessively long dress shirts. If there's one thing I notice right away on a man over 40, it's when his dress shirt looks like it's eating him alive. I'm talking about shirts that hang way past the hips, billowing out like a parachute when untucked. The problem is simple, most off-the-rack shirts are cut too long and too boxy. They're designed to fit everyone, which really means they don't flatter anyone. On a younger guy, it just looks sloppy. On us, it instantly adds years and makes an otherwise good outfit feel careless. Here's the fix: finding dress shirts with a proper hem length and a tailored cut. Look for shirts designed to be worn untucked. The hem should hit mid-fly, not mid-thigh. When tucked in, the shirt should sit clean without big folds of fabric ballooning out at the waist. A slim or athletic cut will frame your torso and shoulders instead of hiding them. Two I actually swear by are the Untuck It wrinkle-free button-down, built specifically to hit the right length, and the Charles Tyrwhitt slim fit dress shirt, which nails that sharp, tucked-in look without extra fabric. And yes, both of these are also linked below in the description to save you the hassle of finding them later on. Chapter 9. Bulky outerwear. Look, I get it. When it's cold, the temptation is to grab the biggest, puffiest coat you can find and call it a day. But here's the problem. Those oversized, shapeless coats do more harm than good. They swallow your frame, hide your shoulders, and make you look heavier than you are. Instead of giving off presents, they make you look like you're buried under a sleeping bag. The issue with bulky outerwear is proportion. When your coat is huge, everything else looks smaller and less intentional. Even if you've got a sharp outfit underneath, no one sees it. The coat dominates the whole look. The better move is to go for structured outerwear that frames your body. A wool overcoat with clean lines, a fitted bomber that hits at the waist, or even a modern parka with tailored seams. These give you warmth without sacrificing shape. They define your shoulders, slim your silhouette, and add polish no puffy jacket can touch. My favorite is the wool top coat by Cole Haan. Timeless, versatile, and sharp. Trade the bulky coat for one of these, and winter style goes from survival mode to sharp, confident, and refined. Chapter 10. Old graphic tees. We all have them. The old band tees from concerts 20 years ago, the free giveaway shirts from a work event, or the faded graphic tees that once felt cool but now just look tired. And look, I get the nostalgia, but when you're over 40, those old graphics don't come across as stylish. They come across as dated, sloppy, and sometimes even juvenile. The problem is that graphic tees draw attention to the shirt instead of you, and usually it's not the kind of attention you want. The faded prints, stretched collars, and boxy cuts don't flatter your body, and they make every outfit feel like an afterthought. The upgrade? Swap them for elevated basics or knitwear. A well-fitted plain tee in a premium cotton instantly looks sharper and more intentional. The cleaner lines make you look put together without even trying. If you want to go a step further, lightweight knit polos or merino wool crew necks give you that same casual ease but with a grown-up edge. One I keep finding myself reaching for is the Buck Mason Pima curved hem tee. Soft, fitted, and perfectly cut. Check it out for yourself. It's linked below with all the other items from this video. Chapter 11. Oversized blazers. I can spot an outdated blazer a mile away. Wide shoulders, boxy fit, sleeves hanging halfway down the hand. It looks less like a sharp jacket and more like you borrowed it from your dad's closet. And for men over 40, that kind of blazer doesn't just look old-fashioned, it actively hides your shape and adds bulk you don't need. The problem with those oversized cuts is proportion. A blazer should frame your shoulders, slim your torso, and sharpen your silhouette. When it's too long or too wide, it does the opposite. You look shorter, wider, and less polished, no matter what else you're wearing. The fix is going for a modern, structured blazer that actually fits your frame. Look for natural shoulders instead of big pads, a trim cut through the torso, and a length that hits right around mid-seat. That balance gives you shape without looking tight, and it instantly makes everything from jeans to dress trousers feel elevated. My personal favorite is the Todd Snyder Italian knit sport coat, which blends structure with comfort so you can wear it all day. And yes, it's a bit pricey, but trust me, this is one of those investment pieces that will keep paying itself off. Chapter 12. Outdated sunglasses. Sunglasses are one of those things guys hold on to for way too long. I see it all the time. Heavy, square frames from the early 2000s, wraparound sport glasses that look like they belong on a cycling track, or oversized lenses that overwhelm your face. The problem is, dated sunglasses don't just look out of style, they actually change how your whole face reads. The wrong pair can make your features look harsh, drag your look back 20 years, and throw off even the sharpest outfit. Think about it. You can be wearing a perfect polo, tailored shorts, and clean sneakers, but if the sunglasses scream 2005, that's what everyone notices. The fix is simple. Upgrade to timeless frames that flatter your face shape. Aviators, Wayfarers, or lightweight tortoiseshell frames are classics for a reason. They're sleek, balanced, and they don't fight for attention. The key is proportion. Your frames should fit your face, not cover half of it, and the style should complement your wardrobe instead of clashing with it. Some of my favorite pairs are the Ray-Ban Classic Aviators and the Persol 714 folding sunglasses. Once you swap out those outdated shades, you'll see the difference instantly. It's a small change, but it can transform the way people see you, literally. And there you have it. 12 outdated clothing items men over 40 need to replace today. Notice how none of these fixes are about chasing trends or trying to dress like you're 25 again. They're about refinement, about taking the same comfort and ease you're used to and upgrading it so it actually works for who you are now. Because style at this stage of life isn't about standing out for the wrong reasons, it's about sending the right message without saying a word. When your clothes fit, when the colors and cuts are modern, when you've left the bulky, baggy, or flashy stuff behind, you look sharper, more confident, and more in control. And here's the best part. You don't have to overhaul your whole closet. Swap the cargos for chinos. Trade the neon gym shirt for refined athleisure. Replace the old square shades with timeless frames. Piece by piece, the upgrades add up. I've linked all the products I mentioned down below so you can see exactly what I recommend. These are staples that last, that get better with time, and that will make you feel like the best version of yourself every time you put them on. So don't wait for someday. Start today, replace one outdated piece, and see how much sharper, younger, and more confident you feel.